Plans this week, and with our next president facing one of the worst budget deficits in American history, it is cards on the table time. How do the plans stack up? Nobody explains the stuff like Ali Velshi. He's here to make sense of it all. And Ali, walk us through the plans.
Okay, let me show you what they've come up with in the last few days. It's kind of interesting. When you take two issues, let's take these two, tapping retirement accounts. Obama is talking about suspending tax penalties for people who have to tap into their retirement accounts to make their payments. McCain is talking about reducing tax penalties for seniors. You know, when you pull out of your 401k, there's a penalty for that. McCain is talking about reducing tax penalties for seniors. Let's talk about unemployment benefits. They both have the same position on both of them. Eliminate taxes on unemployment benefits, which would actually be quite an accomplishment. That would actually help people out who are having the tougher time. Now, those are the similarities. Let's talk about some of the differences between the two of them. Obama is calling for a 90-day moratorium on home foreclosure. So if you're anywhere in that process, it just stops for you. That was something that was suggested earlier in the primaries. McCain is talking about suspending taxes for seniors who have to sell stocks outside of their 401ks. In other words, the taxes that you'd pay on those stocks. He's also talking about reducing capital gains tax. That's been a part of his platform for a while. The idea that if you have to sell something at a gain, a house or stocks or things like that, you wouldn't pay as much tax as you do now. Obama is talking about a tax credit for companies that create jobs. Small businesses, by the way, are the engine of growth in this country. So Obama is talking about a $3,000 tax credit if you create a job. Remember, these are tax credits in most cases, so they're thought of economically as being incentives to get individuals and businesses to try and kick in to help the economy. Campbell?
Okay, so Ali, bottom line this for us. I mean, how realistic are these plans? All this money's got to come from somewhere, right?
Yeah, Obama's plan that he's introduced is going to cost about $60 billion. McCain's around $52 billion. You know, given that we've been banding around numbers like $700 billion, it doesn't seem like a lot. What you were talking about earlier at the top of the show is really what it comes down to. They have both promised very wide and sweeping tax cuts to the middle class. Are those tax cuts going to be able to happen? And if they are going to stay on track, what exactly is going to be cut from their overall plan? That's the thing we have to see, because now we're talking about hundreds of billions of dollars, not just 60 or 52.
We will see what happens. Ali Velshi for us, as always.